Welcome back to the English Journey podcast. I'm Jack, and I'm really excited about today's episode because we're going to talk about something that could completely change the way you learn English. Let me ask you something. Have you ever wanted to say something in English, but you had to think in your native language first? Then translate it. Then try to build a sentence? If yes, you're not alone. This is one of the biggest struggles English learners face. And the reason is simple. You're still thinking in your native language. But here's the good news. You can train your brain to think directly in English. No translation. No delay. Just fluent, confident thoughts. In this episode, I'll share with some useful tips, powerful and practical steps that you can start using today to train your brain and finally start thinking in English naturally. And trust me, when you do that, you'll speak faster, understand more, and feel like you're really living the language, not just studying it. So if you're serious about learning English, stay with me until the end. Make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and share this episode with a friend who's also on this journey. Let's dive in and start thinking in English, step by step. Step 1. Surround yourself with English. If you want to think in English, then English has to become part of your daily environment. Not just a subject you study, but a language you live. Think about this. How did you learn your native language? You heard it all the time. At home, at school, on TV, from friends, it was everywhere. So to start thinking in English, you need to surround yourself with English the same way. Here's how you can do that, even if you live in a non-English speaking country. Change your phone, apps, and computer to English. Every time you check your messages or open an app, your brain will get more comfortable with English words and settings. Listen to English podcasts and music while doing other tasks. Washing dishes, walking to school, driving to work. Play something in English. Even if you don't understand everything, you're training your brain to hear English constantly. Watch movies, shows, or YouTube videos in English, without subtitles or with English subtitles if you need them at first. Start noticing how native speakers speak, how they connect words, their rhythm, and their pronunciation. Follow English-speaking creators on social media. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, whatever you enjoy, find someone who does it in English. Let your feed teach you the language without you even realizing it. Remember, the goal here is immersion, not perfection. You don't need to understand every single word. You just need to expose your brain to real English every day, so it starts to feel natural, not foreign. Once you build this environment around you, your brain starts to adapt. It stops resisting and starts accepting English as something normal. And that's when the magic begins. Step 2. Speak out loud. Now that you've surrounded yourself with English, it's time to activate your voice, even if you're alone. Here's something powerful you need to remember. Thinking happens faster when you speak. That's right. When you say things out loud, your brain connects ideas more clearly and remembers words better. So don't just keep the English in your head, say it out loud. Start with simple actions in your daily life. For example, I'm making coffee. I'm putting on my shoes. It's raining outside. You don't need an audience. You don't need to be perfect. Just talk to yourself in your room, in front of the mirror, in the kitchen, wherever you are. Why does this help? Because when you speak out loud, you build confidence. Practice pronunciation. Get comfortable forming sentences on the spot. Train your brain to think in English, not just read or write it. Here's a small challenge. Every day, choose 3 moments where you speak out loud for 1 minute. For example, when you wake up, what's my plan today? During lunch, what am I eating? Before bed, what did I do today? You can even record yourself. It might feel strange at first, but it works. You'll hear your mistakes, your progress, and you'll grow faster. And remember, no one is judging you. This is your journey. And every sentence you say out loud is 1 step closer to fluency. Step 3. Use images instead of translation. One of the biggest mistakes English learners make is relying too much on translation. Every time they hear or learn a word, they ask themselves, "What's this in my language?" But that habit slows you down. It keeps you thinking in your native language first, and that's exactly what we're trying to change. So here's a smarter way. Connect English words to images, not translations. Let's say you learn the word mountain. Instead of asking, "What's that in my language?" just open Google Images and search for mountain. You'll see hundreds of pictures, snow-covered peaks, rocky cliffs, green forests. Look at those pictures. Repeat the word mountain as you look. Say, "A mountain is tall." The mountain is beautiful. I want to climb a mountain. That's how you build real understanding. The word becomes connected to an image, not to another word in your language. Here's another example. Try bicycle. Go to Google Images, type bicycle, and look. Now imagine riding it. Feel the wind, see the road, hear the wheels. Say, this is a bicycle. I ride my bicycle to school. That red bicycle is fast. When you do this regularly, your brain will automatically link English words to visual meaning. You won't need to translate. You'll see it, feel it, understand it in English. Step 4. Think in English during everyday activities. Let's be honest. Most of us don't have hours each day to sit and study grammar books or memorize long vocabulary lists. But here's the good news. You don't need to. What if I told you that your daily life, the small, boring moments, is actually the perfect time to practice English? Key is to make thinking in English a habit, something you do all the time, without pressure, without fear. For example, when you wake up in the morning, instead of reaching for your phone and scrolling in silence, talk to yourself in English. Okay, time to get up. I slept well. I need coffee. As you brush your teeth, think, this water is cold. I'm brushing my teeth now. Where's my towel? This is real practice. You're training your brain to describe life in English, as it happens. No translation, no textbook. Here are a few more ideas. While shopping, I need to buy eggs. Which one is cheaper? This bread looks fresh. While commuting, I'm waiting for the bus. It's crowded today. That man is wearing a blue hat. While doing chores, I'm folding my clothes. The floor is dirty. I have to clean the kitchen. While scrolling your phone, my friend posted a new photo. This video is funny. I want to send a message. It doesn't matter if the sentences are simple. In fact, it's better if they are. The goal is to create a constant mental environment in English. You're not studying. You're just living in English, step by step. If you want to level it up even more, speak out loud. Yes, even if it feels weird. Say what you're doing, what you're thinking, or what you see around you, out loud in English. This builds confidence, fluency, and a stronger connection between your brain and your voice. So here's your challenge. Because the truth is, fluent people don't just speak English, they think in it. And that starts with using the language in the little things, the everyday things, your real life. Pick just one routine, maybe brushing your teeth, cooking, or walking, and do it in English. Describe it. Talk about it. Think through it in English. Do that every day for a week, and watch how quickly it becomes normal. Step 5. Practice English during quiet moments. Let me ask you something. How many quiet moments do you have in a day? Think about it. Walking alone, waiting in line, riding the bus, brushing your teeth, standing in an elevator, just lying in bed before sleep. These are golden opportunities, and most of us waste them. But you're learning English. And that means every quiet moment can become a language workout. Without books, apps, or even your phone. Here's the trick. Use those silent minutes to speak English in your head. Yes, just you and your thoughts. Instead of scrolling through your phone or letting your mind wander, start describing what's around you, in English. There's a woman in front of me wearing a red jacket. I have 3 things to do today. Finish my project, call my friend, and go shopping. I wonder what I'll eat for dinner. Maybe chicken with rice. You don't need perfect grammar. You don't need big words. You just need practice thinking. Before bed, close your eyes and review your day in English. Today, I woke up late. I had a quick breakfast, just coffee and toast. Then I went to work. I was tired, but I finished my tasks. Just 2 minutes a night can train your brain in ways that textbooks never will. Walking alone. Talk to yourself in your head. Narrate what you see and feel. The weather is nice. I hear birds. I'm walking to the store to buy milk. These are small thoughts, but they are real, and they build natural fluency. The point is, you don't need a classroom. Your mind is your classroom, and your life is your practice ground. So from now on, when life gets quiet, don't waste the moment. Use it. Make it a habit. Quiet moment equals English moment. Silent time equals practice time. Even if it's just 30 seconds, do it every day. Soon, thinking in English won't feel like practice anymore. It'll feel normal, automatic, natural. And that's exactly what fluency is. So your challenge for today is this. Find 3 quiet moments. Use each one to think or talk to yourself in English, even just a little. Describe, reflect, imagine, and do it again tomorrow. and the next day, and you'll be amazed at how fast your brain starts to live in English. You don't need more time, just more intention.